All right, let's jump right in. Today we are talking about something that, I gotta warn you, might make you question everything you think you know. We're talking about your memories, and things are about to get really, really weird.
Okay, let's just start with a quick test. I want you to picture something from your childhood. You know those books about a friendly family of bears? You probably remember them as the Berenstein Bears, right? Really focus on that name, Berenstein. Got it?
Well, what if I told you that memory is wrong? And not just for you, for millions of us. If you look it up right now, you'll see it was never spelled that way. It's always been Berenstein, the Berenstain Bears. Kind of weird, right?
Okay, maybe that's just a strange spelling thing. Let's try a huge one. Maybe one of the most famous movie lines in history. Think about it. The Empire Strikes Back. The big, dramatic reveal. Darth Vader is there, and he says that unforgettable line, "Luke, I am your father." You can probably hear it in your head right now.
Except he doesn't say that. Go on, watch the clip. The real line, the one that's always been there is, "No, I am your father." He never says Luke's name. It's a tiny change, but it's a huge deal because so many of us remember it the other way.
So what in the world is going on? Is this just our collective memory failing us on a massive scale? Or could it be something else? Well, this strange phenomenon actually has a name. It's called the Mandela Effect.
And the name itself is a perfect example. A paranormal researcher realized that she and tons of other people clearly remembered Nelson Mandela dying in prison back in the 1980s. But that never happened. He was released from prison in 1990 and passed away in 2013. So the Mandela Effect is exactly that, a specific, incorrect memory shared by a huge number of people who have no connection to each other.
You can bet a mystery this strange has people talking. And the explanations pretty much break down into two totally different and honestly equally mind-blowing camps. So here's the debate in a nutshell. On one side, you've got the psychological explanation, which says, hey, it's all in our heads. And on the other side, well, that's where things get a little sci-fi. That theory suggests maybe it's not our minds that are glitching, but reality itself. Let's start with the science-based view. It all comes down to the fact that our memory isn't like a video camera. It's more like a creative storyteller. There's this concept called confabulation, which is basically your brain's own version of autofill. It finds a gap in a memory and fills it in with what makes the most sense. Berenstein just sounds like a more common name than Berenstain, so your brain makes a tiny edit. Saying, "Luke, I am your father," gives the line more punch, so your brain adds it. Then the internet comes along and acts like a giant echo chamber, and pretty soon that tiny little brain glitch becomes a shared illusion that feels 100% real.
But then you have the other theory, and this one is a lot more radical. It asks, what if those memories aren't false? What if they're real memories, just from a different reality? This idea suggests there are tons of parallel universes out there, and in one of them, it really was the Berenstein Bears. The theory goes that somehow, maybe just for a moment, some of us slipped from that timeline into this one, and we brought those residual memories with us. It's a wild thought for sure, but it's an elegant way to explain why so many different people share the exact same wrong memory.
So you've got a rational, brain-based explanation on one side and a wild, reality-bending one on the other. But, maybe figuring out which one is right is less important than what this whole thing tells us about ourselves.
Because here's the thing. Whether it's a glitch in our brains or a glitch in the universe, the end result is the same. The Mandela Effect proves that our hold on the past, on our own history, is way more fragile than we think. The memories we build our entire lives on, well, they might just be more mysterious and more easily broken than we ever dared to imagine.
And that's really the question I want to leave you with. I mean, if we can all be wrong together about something as simple as a famous movie quote, what else are we misremembering? What parts of our own lives, or even our shared history, are just stories we've told ourselves so many times that they feel true? It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What can you actually trust?